guys, Kev here, and I have an unboxing to do for you. So this package comes by way of my partner, Colin Mason Pierre, aka CM Knife Designs, aka half of Devo Knives, and this is one of his personal knives. This is not one of his designs or our designs or anything like that. It is one of his personal knives. So let's see. He sent me some of the Devo Knives coasters. We each got some. I got black ones. He got the white ones. So perfect. Let's see. A bunch of shit in here. Something else in here. I don't know what that is. Okay, cool. So we also both got magnets. I got the black Devo logoed ones. And he got these. We're just kind of stocking up on swag, you know? Why not? Oop, I just cut myself. And these are stout magnets. Devo Stout. Check that out. Really cool right there. Digging that for sure. So I got some of these. All right, and we have a knife. This here is the Native 5, his favorite knife apparently. And this is the one in fluted carbon fiber, and I believe S90V. It's a Spyderco sprint run type thing. He did tell me this is the one with the worst action in his collection, which kind of sucks because I really like, what was I gonna say? I really like good action, but I've been meaning to try a Native 5, and I thought I'd try this one because I keep hearing about how good it is. So I wanted to check it out. It's very lightweight. I like that right off the bat. It's really cool. It does have a deep carry clip. I thought this had a wire clip for some reason, but maybe that's just the FRN one. So this does have a Lynch clip, or no, MXG gear clip, looks like. Deep carry. Looks like he reversed it for me like a champ. Thank you, dude. We are pretty centered. Yeah, we're pretty centered. Maybe. There we go. Now we're centered. You know, backlocks. Look at that. Very nice. I like that. Spring goes up. Kind of like a slip joint, really. And then it should be flush, I guess, when you have it open or closed, right? There you go. I know, guys, I don't do a lot of lockback, so I'm learning here too. I think maybe he upgraded the hardware, or it came with some really nice hardware on this one. I mean, it just looks really good for Spyderco. You know what I mean? Usually I use those rounded head screws and shit. This looks like really nice titanium hardware. Hard to tell because there's obviously steel underneath the barrels and all that stuff. Titanium clip. I was hoping I could flick it. I can't flick it. Oh, got it. So you got to get it to round the corner, right? And then it wants to kind of come home. So you got to... Whapa! You got to give it the old Will Smith to get it out. So it does work. So what people love about the Native 5, obviously, is its comfort, right? It's supposed to be an extremely comfortable knife in hand. Obviously, Spyderco excels at that, guys. That's the thing with Spyderco, right? They are super functional, super ergonomic, right? This feels pretty good in my hand, but it's not like melting in my hand. I gotta say, it's not like just melting away, perfect ergos type situation here. Yeah, it's not, it's okay, you know, but like, let's compare it to some knives. So today I'm carrying the Demco knives 80-20.5, which also kind of has you know, ergonomic lines to it. You can grip it back here very comfortably, and you can grip it up in a choked up grip. I'd say they're about equally comfortable. Then we, of course, have the Devo knives Stout. It's our design. Very neutral, but yet has a choil. Yeah, this is definitely more comfortable to me. Here's another random one that's not really, like, ergonomically looking. The Mini Tempest. But it is, man, it is by far the most comfortable knife like ever. It just is so comfortable. Hand melting on that one. That's the Mini Tempest. I don't know why I'm putting these all upside down like an idiot. So let's do this. So you can see the ergonomics are definitely different on a lot of these. So let's put this one away because it's not really meant to be that way, right? You got a lot of finger grooves going on here. And then the Stout has it a little bit, right? I'd say the Demko has it for sure. See what else we can find with similar ergonomics. The Nimble, maybe? So just a little bit different. You got a bigger hump here, but still extremely comfortable to me. And I just like how it's more neutral in the back. But that hump is a little bit in the way there. So, but we can compare it like this right there. Move that guy up. And then another one I think would be a good one is the LeftyEDC Supply F5.5. Nice choil there. That's not relatively huge, but it just feels really good in the hand, this one. Let me feel that side by side here. Okay. I gotta say, the Native 5, I think, is a little more comfortable than the F5. Let's try it this way. I think it's just equal. I get a little more bite here on this choil than I do on the Native 5. Native 5 feels a little more comfortable in the choil, so beats that one. Yeah, the Stout just has, like, it's just so neutral in a good way, and then the choil here is big, and then you have this landing spot. It just feels better, to be honest. So I think the Stout so far is the best. And then, yeah, I got to give it to the Native 5 against the Nimble because of the hump. So those are out. We have the Ferrum Forge Stinger, which obviously is similar, right? Both are very comfortable, honestly. You get a little more thickness on the handle here, but I think I got to go Stinger on this one. So I like the Stinger better. I'm looking for the lock on that. Oh, here's one. Oz Machine Company Roosevelt, and there's just not going to be any beating this. I mean, this is just the most comfortable knife there is to me. But, hey, it's very comfortable still, the Native 5. So I think that's good. For now, I think we've demonstrated the ergonomics here. I think they're very good, for sure. I don't think it's the most ergonomic knife, though. A lot of people say that. As I recall, I think the Para 3, the Sage 5, I think those fit my hand just a little bit better. And that's why everybody loves, you know, a different Spyderco model. You know which one I really loved? The Chaparral. That one was just really, really good for me in hand. But here's a size comparison. I gotta be able to get that every time. Come on, baby. So size comparison there to the Rosie. About the same size. It might have a little bit on the blade length, but obviously with the choil the way it is, the Rosie has a bit more cutting edge. So that's a good comparison right there. It's about Rosie size. There is your Stinger at 3 1/4, so it's a little bit bigger than that. You know how Spydercos are. They tend to be short on the blade, long on the handle. And there's your Stout at 3.3 inches. All right. So, yeah. I like it. I like the material. It's not their cheap carbon fiber. It's the good stuff. Feels very nicely milled and everything. I like how they put these little kind of, I don't know what you would call that, starburst kind of thing going on there. Love the hardware. This is in CPM S90V, which is a great steel. You know what I think I don't like about it? What I think is the thing for me is that it kind of like curves down. It kind of like curves down a little bit. And that's where it kind of, it doesn't quite nestle for me the way I think it does for some people. Maybe with smaller hands, it nestles, right? But it's definitely a fantastic knife. I mean, he said this is the one with the worst action. And, I mean, you can see right there, it is still really good. I mean, yeah, you can't flick it, but it's got a really strong spring, I'd say, like in a good way, right? You can hear it clacking. Part of that is going to be the carbon fiber. But, yeah, this is absolutely fantastic in terms of action. Really, really like it. You guys know me. I'm more of a fidget guy, but I can learn to fidget with anything. You know what I mean? And this has that. Of course, downside of the back spring is it can kind of do that. So you got to make sure you get it out when you do it. But it's mostly a slow roll knife. So a lot of old people probably love this knife. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I like it a lot. It's just, it kind of locks you into one grip. This is not for me at all. And then the one grip you do get is comfortable, but not super comfortable. I think maybe it's like right here that, you know, they don't have much material here. So your fingers are kind of getting bit a little bit in between. That's what I don't love. So maybe a different Native 5 would be better for me, but I don't like FRN and I don't like G10, and those are kind of going to be your only options, right? I'm guessing they don't have a micarta one or a bougie one or anything, so I don't know, but we'll see. I'll carry it for a little bit. We'll see if I do a full review on it, just because I've kind of covered a lot here. He did say I could take it apart, but I don't think there's any real reason to do that other than my curiosity, which, you know, that's kind of dumb. But I like the build quality. I forget how much these were. I do kind of recall them being expensive. I don't know if they were like 280 bucks or something like that. Don't quote me for that. Somebody put it in the comments, please. You can see that pin right there. That's interesting. There's kind of a pin that goes through. I don't know what's holding it in. Interesting. Yeah, it seems a little bit more put together than the Chaparral I had, which was nice, but it was very thin, right? So you didn't have a lot of stuff going on, and tightening a pivot was kind of awkward to get it centered and everything. This seems a little more put together, so to speak. But yeah, I'm really liking it. And I was thinking about buying one, and that's why Colin offered to send it to me. So yeah. Anyway, that is the Native 5 in the carbon fiber and S90V. I'm learning, guys. You know, I see there, if you put your finger out a little bit, and you depress all the way, it will drop, and then you can close it, which I think is kind of cool. Now, you can't really shake it or anything. It would probably just suck to do that, but you just do this, and you're good to go. I kind of like a slow roll when it clicks like this. It's kind of nice having that. It'd be kind of cool to have like a slip joint that had a hole so you could go bloop right to the half stop and then boop, open. I don't know, it'd be kind of cool, I guess. But anyway, I'm enjoying this. So I love you guys. Let me know what you think down in the comments. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day, and I will catch you later.